All right, welcome back on this Wednesday morning.
Yeah, and welcome back to the heat this morning. It's back again.
Yeah. Did it go away?
No, but it's just gotten worse because initially I felt like okay, we're used to this heat, we can manage, and then yesterday I was like, I can't manage.
No,
I'm hot.
This is actually
Very hard to get
terrible.
used to.
Yeah.
Very hard to get used to.
Mother Nature's really trying to just push us to our limit.
Yeah.
Test how far we can go.
When do you think we're gonna see a little bit of this let up at least?
Hopefully by Friday into the weekend.
Okay.
You know, it's still going to be hot. I mean, it's August, so our
Right.
average high is about 91. But we'll at least get away from heat advisory criteria going into the weekend, which is good. It'll feel like 102 to 103 rather than up to 112, you know? We'll take anything we can get, right? Heat advisory from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. today for, yes, feels like temperatures yet again upwards of 112 degrees. This goes for all of the areas, so we can't stress enough everything you've been doing for, the past week, because we've had heat advisories since, I think, last Thursday. You got to just keep doing that today. Plenty of water as you head out the door. Make sure the kiddos' water bottle's nice and filled up. Light, loose clothing, definitely a good idea. And just make sure that you're planning out some breaks in your day, especially if you work outside. Sun's starting to come up above the horizon, looking out over the St. Pete Pier, and it looks like we're going to have a really beautiful sunrise. The only thing about this is, once that sun comes up, temperatures only go up, and it's going to be a quick warm-up today as well. Already off to a warm start. Take a look. 84 in Tampa, 85 in St. Pete and in Sarasota. We're at 84 in Newport Richey, 73 in Brooksville, 79 in Lakeland, 78 in Frostproof, 79 in Sebring to start the day. So a warm and muggy start. Take a look at our dew points in the upper 70s. That is very tropical. Crystal River's dew point is at 80. I like to say it's like you're swimming in the air rather than walking through, and the dew points are like that. And naturally, our temperatures and our humidity going to work together in perfect harmony today to give us our feels like temperatures that are going to be quite uncomfortable, unfortunately. When the dress matches this graphic, that's not a good thing. Feels like temperature by 11 o'clock, really 10 o'clock into the triple digits, 102 to 106. This afternoon, heat of the day as the kids are headed home from school today. Feels like temperatures widespread, 108 to 111. Riverview maybe as hot as 112, 111 in Bradenton, 111 in Dade City. Now tomorrow, we're going to get close to heat advisory criteria. We could have another issued for tomorrow. And to be honest with you, that model continues to trend hotter and hotter for tomorrow. If that's the case, we'll have to issue another weather impact alert. But that ridge of high pressure that's been cooking us, keeping us so hot, does finally retreat on Friday. That will lessen our heat risk. Rain chance stays low today. Maybe an isolated shower storm along the coast from Pinellas County up through the Nature Coast around 9:30. And really between about 9 and 1 p.m., we'll look for a few isolated storms from the coast up to the 75 corridor. Notice the city of Tampa down into Bradenton, Sarasota. A few isolated storms possible for the walk home a little later for the kiddos as they're heading back out on the bus to go home. Mostly dry outside of an isolated storm, and that commute tonight looks mostly dry as well. Upper level low is going to try to develop off our coastline. You'll see it kind of spin here. That's going to help give us a slightly higher rain chance tomorrow, mainly along that I-75 corridor. Notice from Citrus County into Tampa, most of the storms settle up inland as we head into the afternoon hours. Polk County, Hardee County, maybe a few up through the Nature Coast as well. And then as we head into Friday, very similar. A few isolated storms along the I-75 corridor, with storms mainly favoring our inland areas for any of your Friday afternoon commute. But for your Friday evening plans, we do look mostly dry. Again, that ridge finally starts to break down, get a nice little dip in the jet stream this upcoming weekend. That will finally help cut our heat just a little bit. Moderate chop on the bay, sees at about 2 feet today. 7-day shows weather impact alert for the heat today, and then we'll increase rain chances slightly into the weekend. The chance for afternoon storms each day. Highs will still be near 90 degrees, but again, we'll get away from heat advisory criteria by the weekend.